Right, you lot. Forget the Eiffel Tower and that leaning thing in Italy. We're going on a culinary adventure to Spain, a country that's not just about bullfights and flamenco, but bloody brilliant food too. From sun-drenched coasts to mountain villages, Spain's got a history as rich and deep as a well-made paella. Over the next few episodes, we're diving headfirst into the heart of Spanish cuisine. Get ready to loosen your belts and ditch those diet plans because things are about to get delicious. Listen up, you donkey! Paella isn't just some rice dish you whip up when you can't be bothered. It's an art form, a symphony of flavors cooked over an open fire in that massive pan they call a paella. You've got your Valencian paella with its snails and beans, the seafood extravaganza from the coast, and even black paella with squid ink. Each one is a bloody masterpiece if you do it right, and an absolute disaster if you don't. Forget those fancy pants chilled soups, Gazpacho is the real deal. This Andalusian classic is a cold soup made with ripe tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers, and garlic. The key to a good gazpacho is using the freshest ingredients and balancing the acidity of the tomatoes with the sweetness of the peppers. This Asturian bean stew is not for the faint of heart. It's a hearty, flavorful dish made with large white beans, Chorizo, Morcilla, that's blood sausage for you amateurs, and pork. They even throw in a special ingredient called compango, a mix of cured meats that gives the stew its signature smoky flavor. It's about tradition, passion, and cooking with your bloody heart, not just a recipe book. This Madrileñan stew is a meal in itself, served in 3 glorious courses. First, you've got the soup, a flavorful broth made from the cooking liquid. Then comes the vuelco, which includes chickpeas, vegetables, and meat. It's a dish that's meant to be shared with family and friends, and it's a testament to the Spanish tradition of slow cooking and savoring every bite. Now, some might call this a Spanish ratatouille, but that's an insult to this dish. Pisto Manchego is a slow-cooked vegetable stew with tomatoes, peppers, onions, zucchini, and eggplant. And if you want to take it to the next level, fry an egg and place it right on top. These garlic shrimp are a Spanish classic, and for good reason. They're incredibly easy to make, but the flavor? Out of this world. Just toss some fresh prawns in a pan with olive oil, garlic, and a touch of chili. Pair it with a crisp, dry white wine, and you've got yourself a taste of Spanish heaven. This Basque fish stew is a true taste of the sea. It's traditionally made with tuna, potatoes, onions, peppers, and a rich, flavorful broth seasoned with paprika. The key to a good marmitaco is to use fresh, high-quality tuna and not overcook it. It's a hearty and satisfying stew that's perfect for a cold winter day. Forget those sugary, frosting-laden monstrosities they call donuts elsewhere. Churros, my friends, are the real deal. These long, crispy fried pastries are dusted with sugar and cinnamon, and they're best enjoyed dipped in a thick, hot chocolate. Some are thin and crispy, while others are thick and doughy. But one thing's for sure, they're all bloody delicious. This spiral-shaped pastry hails from the island of Mallorca, and it's a true work of art. Made with flour, sugar, eggs, and lard, yes, lard, it's a rich and decadent treat that's best enjoyed with a strong cup of coffee. You can find them plain or filled with everything from pumpkin to cream to apricot jam. This simple yet versatile dish is a staple in Spanish households. It's made with eggs, potatoes, and onions, and it can be served hot or cold, as a tapa, a light lunch, or a side dish. The key to a good tortilla española is to cook the potatoes and onions slowly over low heat until they're soft and caramelized. We've traveled from the sun-drenched beaches to the heart of Spain, exploring the country's most iconic dishes. From the smoky flavors of paella to the garlicky goodness of gambas al ajillo, we've tasted it all. So the next time you find yourself in Spain, don't be a lazy git. Get out there and explore. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you for it.